everyone, this is Solomonic Demons. Welcome to my channel. Hopefully everyone is doing okay. And today we're gonna be doing a comparison video. Now, what you guys hear on the intro was two different mixes. One where I was using a tube amplifier, and in the other mix I was using a virtual amplifier, a VST. And that's what we're gonna be comparing today. Now, I've been playing guitar for over 20 years, and I can say that I have seen that I had the opportunity to play numerous of guitar amplifiers that are modelers and virtual amplifiers on the DAWs that I have been using during the years. And when I was younger, for me it was very hard to even buy an amplifier like the one that I use in the intro, that is the Peavey 6505 mesh. And well, this thing didn't even exist back then, to be honest. And it was very hard to buy a tube amplifier and record the amplifier. And just to think that one day I will have the stuff that I have, even if I don't have the most expensive amplifiers in the world, it was something really far away for me to consider. But I think that will be a topic for another video, right? But for me, something that really was there, something that revolutionized the way of recording guitar, was virtual amplifiers. And companies like IK Multimedia came out with Amplitude, or Native Instruments with Guitar Rig. When these applications start showing up, for me it was something that really revolutionized everything, because I was able to compose songs, because I was able to record songs without owning a real amplifier, just with my guitar and interface. It didn't matter if it was the most expensive interface, as long as my computer was able to run the application, I was able to use it, and this really changed things for me. Now, these applications, if I'm honest with you guys, back then didn't were as good as are today. That's why I'm saying that I have seen the evolution of the VSTs, especially for these virtual guitar amplifier emulations that we have today. These days, the quality of sound, the similitude that you can get to the real thing, it is very, very close, or sometimes I think that it cannot be even identified. There is so many brands these days of these virtual instruments, and these are very, very accessible in price. So that's why I have decided to make this video, to compare the quality that we get, to see actually if it is reliable to buy an amplifier, a tube amplifier. If it is actually worth it to buy a real tube amplifier, or get a collection of tube amplifiers, because that's what a lot of guitar players still doing until these days, or just get a modeler, or just get a couple of VSTs. Okay, so let me tell you guys what I did using the mix. After that, we're gonna hear the same song that I play in the mix, but we're gonna remove the drums, and we're gonna remove the effects that I did use to masterize the tracks. And we're gonna remove the bass. Obviously, we're gonna remove everything that go around the song, and we're just gonna leave the guitars on it, and we're gonna compare again the same intro, but only with the guitars and the amplifiers and the Peavey 6505 mesh in one side, and in the other side, virtual instrument that I was using, that is actually the ampknob 6606 Plus from Bogren Amplification. So in the intro I was using my Gibson SG, this is the Raven, and this guitar is loaded with the stock pickups that the guitar came up. These are Gibson pickups, I cannot recall which pickups are, but I'm gonna put them on the description. The guitar was connected straight to an overdrive. Now this overdrive was on, this is a Boss SD1, Boss Super Overdrive. The overdrive to the amplifier was connected straight to my load box to my interface, interface, and I was using IRs from Torpedo Wall of Sound as cabinets. Now, for the virtual amplifier, I was using the guitar. The guitar was connected straight to my interface. In my interface, in my DAW, I load the Bogren 6606 Plus, but I wasn't using the cabinets that the Bogren 6606 Plus come with it, the IRs. I was using actually my own IRs that were the same IRs that I did use with the 6605 MH. Now I did this because the only thing that I wanted to compare was the simulation of the amplifier, not the simulation of the cabinet. And that's why I didn't mic my cabinet. That's why I didn't only use Torpedo Wall of Sound for this one and use the IRs that the 6606 plugs come with it. So yeah, let's hear once again the dry tracks, and then let me go to the conclusion of the video. So, what is my conclusion? For me, there is no difference in quality. I think that the quality of both amplifiers, the simulation and the real deal, sound really good. I cannot say this one is better. They are just a little bit different because the 6606 Plus, the ampknob, it is based on a modded 6605 Peavey, and this one is based on a 6605 real amplifier too, on a 6605 Plus, right? So they are not really the same amp, so they sound a little bit different. Also in the ampknob you only have one knob, so I couldn't work too much with the parameters of the EQ to make them sound exactly the same. Now, if we talk about prices, to record a tube amplifier these days, it is actually a lot easier if we compare it when I start playing. It's still expensive if we compare them with a virtual amplifier. I mean, for the price of a small head like this one, you can get a collection of virtual amplifiers. Virtual amplifiers don't have anything to envy to a real tube amplifier. At this point, I think that any amp out there can be emulated and give you the same experience of what a real tube amplifier will give you. So this was Solomon of Solomonic Demons. Thank you so much for watching this video. Take care and bye.